Get started. First, you're gonna need a spoolie like this, or just if you have any old mascaras, just take the wand and wash it with soap and water. Just clean it off. It's just basically just to comb out your brows and just get them in the shape that you want them. So I'm just gonna take that and just brush out. I brush them up and to the side. Like you can already see, I have like no brows. There's like nothing there. So there's really nothing for me to even groom. It's funny because these are my brows. I mean, I shave off just the very end right here, but it's basically just like probably about 6 or 7 hairs that kind of grow randomly somewhere in this region. So yeah, that's the situation that I'm in. If you have brows already, don't shave them off. Go ahead and work with what you have. You probably have a natural arch in there somewhere, so I wouldn't even worry about plucking anything on top unless you have like stray hairs all up here. But as far as underneath, just go in right in here underneath. That way it'll give the illusion like your brows here, and then it arches and then it goes back down. But you're only really plucking underneath here. Just leave the tails right here. Where, like I said, you brush out your brows in the direction that you want them to go. Then I find a brow pencil or a powder or a gel or a wax, whatever you plan on using. But I just use a pencil. It's worked for me. This is the one that I use. It's by Ruby Kisses. Can you see it? I've had it for I've been using this for probably about 5 years. It took me about 5 years just to find the right color brown, because every time I'd find a brown it would be like very red or it would be almost black, and I think that your brows should be probably like a shade lighter than your hair. I mean, I'm not for jet black eyebrows, but that's what you plan on using, then do you. But anyways, this to me is like the perfect shade of brown because I've used it. If you look at my other tutorials where my hair is jet black, it's the same pencil I've used on every single video. So it goes with everything that I've ever used, and I've had my hair blonde, even the video with my hair blonde, I've used this pencil as well. So my hair is brown today, so it pretty much goes with everything, and I like it. It doesn't have too much shine on it, It's not too dull looking, or too gray, because I know a lot of brows have a lot of gray in them. So your hair. Anyways, this is just Ruby Kisses retractable pencil from the Beauty Supply in brown. BRN. Yeah, I buy like 20 of them at a time, and they're like $1.50 each, something like that. I'm just so scared that they're gonna run out one day, so I have to keep my stock stacked. Anyways, so I'm gonna use my pencil. It's retractable. I never have to sharpen it, so that's good. I can do it on the go. And basically, your eyebrows should start line like your pencil up with your nose, on the outside of your nose. Let me start by saying this also, that I probably break every rule in eyebrow, but it works for me. You do what works for you. I mean, it's trial and error. Whatever you think looks good on you, wear it. So anyways, mine starts slightly, if you look at this one, slightly inside of that. So my eyes are they're pretty wide set, so I think it's okay. I just didn't want them, if I have a unibrow, then we've got a problem here. Anyways, so let's just start somewhere right in here for your eyebrows. And then where it's going to end is, if you line the pencil up with your nose, the corner of your eye, your ending point should be somewhere right in that region right there. So when I start, I start right here, lined up to where I should be, and you'll see what happens whenever I go back over it. I start right in here, and I just use short motions, filling this in lightly. I'm being really light with it, so I'm just being really light. And then here's where I make my arch. Like I said, I have like no brows, so it's easy for me to do this and just freehand everything. But if you have brows already, work with what you have. If you see my brows, if I lift my eyebrow like this, see that crease right here? That right there? That's where my real arch should go. But I'm not working with that. I'm working with the arch that I want to work with. So anyways, I'm just gonna make the shape of my brows. So it's just the bottom part of it. And I start at the bottom, make my shape, and then I go in and do the rest of it. So I start filling in here. Piece of hair. And see, I'm already starting to make the shape of my brows. The tails are almost done. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with that side. See, it doesn't really take me that long because I have nothing to work with. So I'm gonna go in here now, work with the top part. Every few strokes you want to kind of step back and evaluate the situation that you have. Are they even? That's the main thing. Are your eyebrows arching at the same point? You know, if you don't have anything to work with and you're kind of making your own arch. So I fill in a little bit here. What is that? Whatever that is. Okay. Next you're going to need a little brush comb eyebrow thingy. I don't know what it's called. And I'm just going to take the tip of it right here. And I'm just going to kind of brush what I already have. It's going to pick up some color while I'm doing that. And then I like how when your eyebrow kind of, the color gradually increases as you get further into your eye. I just use the tip of it and just kind of blend that edge out beyond where I had put the pencil. See if you can see that? Just disregard the situation that's going on my forehead with the pimples and stuff. So you can see right there it kind of blends into the rest of my eyebrow. So that's pretty much it. After you're done, you can also use like a brow gel. This is the Anastasia brow gel. I got it in a free gift at Sephora. You can use that to set your brows, and I'll just go over it. What I already have is basically just a clear, it's like clear mascara, which you can also use. Clear mascara is a lot cheaper than buying something from Anastasia, so that's an alternative. You can also use your clean spoolie that I showed you to brush your brows out at the very beginning. You can also use that, spray a little hairspray on it, and then just go over your brows with that, and it sets them not, they won't be all wild and crazy and everything. So just go over. Like I said, I've been doing this forever. At first, if you mess up, or even I still mess up every once in a while, but like I said, I do this every single day before I leave the house. I've only left the house without brows probably about 3 times a year. I usually put my eyebrows on before I do my eyeshadow. So I'll take whatever paint or paint pot that I'm using, and I won't even use a Q-tip. I use that to clean up my brows. So I'm just going to show you something really quick. This is soft ochre paint pot, and I'm going to use my 252 brush by MAC. Just put a little bit on there, and say I had too much down here. If I just go in right here, like this, put the color on there, and clean up and make it the shape I want it to after a mess up or whatever. And I just pull the color down like this. It further defines the brows and it cleans it up, so you don't have like really 2 steps. You're gonna put on a base anyways, so that's kind of all that I do when I mess up or they're not the same shape. Bring it down. I hope this was beneficial to somebody, because I've had a lot of requests for my eyebrows. Hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching. Bye.